Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GeoCam, and what an amazing mod I have to show you today. It has its bad points as always, and no mod so far I think on this channel has been perfect, but we are going to show you today the XB-70 VALKYRIE. Now any plane nerds out there will recognise that as a prototype NASA worked on. It was supposed to be a Mach 3 high-speed bomber, and we're going to be taking a look at it today. But the reason in real life that it never actually made it past the prototype stage is simply because all the like long distance missiles really took a step forward, and there was no real need for it. But here it is. Oh, look at this amazing beast! Look how massive it is. This thing is supposed to go Mach 3, and okay, it doesn't. In GTA, it does not go Mach 3, and it goes. Supposed to go to an extremely high altitude, but oh, just look at the size of it. Right, the only way to get into it, and we'll do that now, is to hop onto the roof or to spawn a new one, but we'll do it this way. And in the reason I've got the speedo up, by the way, is in a minute we're going to do a speed test, because this thing is supposed to go Mach 3, and I'm really intrigued to see what actually the speed compared to other vehicles is. So we'll do that in a second. Right, should we get in the air? And we'll have a look at more of the details in a second. There's a few things on this I really am interested in showing you. So let's get off the air, into the air, off the ground. Right, we're not far off top speed now. You see it's starting to slow down. There you go. About 140 is its top speed. I could turn the acceleration up, but let's keep it fair. This thing replaces the mill jet. That's where there's no add-on for it. It's a simple replacement, but it does have its own handling meta. So it is completely different to the mill jet. I do prefer add-ons. They're a little bit more complicated. Ooh, go away. They're a little bit more complicated to put into the game, but I think they're just so much better for it. Right, so at the moment we're doing 140 miles an hour. Obviously nowhere near Mach 3. Now, the developer says that to make this go faster, you have to put the wings down. And by that, I mean going into my menu, go to menu customs, going to doors, and opening the rear left and right, which puts the wings down. Now, at the moment, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Anything? It's maybe done 10 more miles an hour. That's about it. I don't know. I think let's call it 20 more miles an hour. Although it's still going up, I suppose. No, about 160. 160 is this thing's top speed. And the thing is, the funny thing, because they're simulating doors, they're not rigid. They flop about a little bit, which is really funny. It does look a bit weird flying along with the wings down like that, and it doesn't really seem to do anything. Maybe 20 more miles an hour, but that's not really that great. No weapons, no bombs, even though it's supposed to be a bomber. Let's see, actually, does it open up any bomb bays if I actually open all doors? Open all doors. Nope. They're the only thing you can control. So let's oh, hit the wrong button. Close all doors. And there we go. It looks a lot better with the wings out like that. However, it does slow it down a little bit. It doesn't really seem to have a massive difference, but it definitely does have an effect. Right. Now, we've had a look at this. It's great and all, but we need to do some testing of it. And to do that, so 160 miles an hour in this, let's simply go into vehicle spawner, and we're going to get out my Eurofighter. Which, actually no, should we start off with the Bezra, because that's supposed to be one of the fastest. So let's get out the Bezra, and already, look, 180. Oh, bye. That's going to be a big crash. Oh, what happened? Oh, it just disappeared. That's a shame. But in a dive, over 200 easy. On a flattened level. Flattened level, okay. 150. I'll give it that. I will give it the benefit of the doubt and say that it's faster than the Bezra, on flat and level flight. But I'm pretty sure that in a dive, and let's do that. Let's get it up high. Let's do it quickly, and give it a bit of a dive and see what happens. Because I'm pretty sure that this thing is still going to be faster and have a higher top speed. Up, 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 up. Right, that should do it. So, and let's dive and see what happens. So, 200. It's going to be 300. Okay, 300. Pretty easy. Okay, let's go back up and we'll get back into it. So, we'll go into Miljet. There we go. So, just above the clouds like we were before. Okay. So, let's get this thing going. Actually, before we dive, I will be fair and put it into its super speed mode. So we go to customs. Oh, no, wrong bit. Doors. Open doors. All doors. Right. Now let's dive. Full throttle. What did the Bezra get to? Just over 300. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. It's definitely not a Mach 3 fighter. I mean, or 260. But I have a plan. There is one more thing I can do to see if I can get this thing to a super high speed, and that is to add multipliers. That's always fun. Multipliers never make things go wrong. They always only help. Clearly. Right. Acceleration up. To max 200. And it's topping out at 357, 360. Which, it's just not there, is it? It's not Mach 3. Unless we're counting Machs as hundreds of miles an hour instead of thousands. I mean, yeah, it's now going pretty fast. It's faster than any plane in the game right now, but I've had to add multipliers to do it. And that's disappointing. Okay, the one thing I haven't shown you is the interior. Let's have a quick look at that. That's pretty cool. I think this is completely unique. I don't think this is taken from anything else. I don't know how they would have found out what the interior of this thing looked like. But, yeah. There we go. That's the Valkyrie. Before we go, we are going to quickly show you what's coming up in the next few videos, because this is going to continue to have a military theme. Oh, we're going to space. Let's do that first. Let's go to space. No. Come out of this view. Oh. And I'm coming back over. Oh. See if we can actually make it go even higher. No? Can I not? What about... I don't think I can... No, I think I'm stuck with that. Yeah, that's as high as I can go. Oh, no. Stupid mods. Yeah, 370 miles an hour. At the highest point, diving won't make a difference at this level, because we're already at the maximum cap speed. I don't think there's a way of removing that cap either, which is quite disappointing. Yeah, look at this, if I spin, the wings level themselves back out, which is hilarious. Oh, can I put them back in before we hit the ground? Close doors, all doors, and back out, and there we go. But to be fair, for such a big plane, it is extremely manoeuvrable. This mod, simply because of the speed and disappointment, and since it is supposed to be a bomber, I would have loved to see the bomb kind of mod added to this. I'll give it 7 out of... Nah, not that high. 6 out of 10. Simply because it doesn't go that fast. They could have made it as fast as the fastest jet and I would have been happy, but it's not even as fast as that. It should have also been an add-on, not a replace, and quite simply, it just feels clunky. It doesn't feel quite right, and it's lacking weapons. Everything needs weapons. But I'm going to go over to the airport here, and I'm going to land. Actually, I'm going to remove all the multipliers first. That might actually be a good idea before landing. Bringing that all the way back. There we go. And then we'll land as soon as we've slowed down, obviously. Wheels out. This is going to be a bit of a steep landing, but we'll bear with it. Ooh. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stop in time here. That was a really dodgy landing. But I'm going to quickly show you what is coming up in the next videos, because I can't wait to show you. This was just the beginning. The next 2 mods I've got installed at the moment just blow this out of the water. The first one, I need to go into spawner again. Again, these are the both ones I'm about to show you are military vehicles, aircraft. Let's show you the helicopter first. This is one of the ones I'm really impressed with. Oh, there's something called the Valkyrie there. And it's something that replaces a Savage. You get 3 guesses, you'll get it in the first guess. It is an Apache. Oh my god, look at this. I'm not going to test it, I'm not going to play with it. I'm going to wait till my next video. I'm going to quickly get out. Oh, heading the rotor blades. Just to show you my next one, which will be in planes. And it replaces the Hydra. Again, you'll get it straight away. It is the F-35B Lightning II. And everything on this works. It's just look at the detail. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And these 2 will be coming up in my next few videos. So stay tuned, guys. And subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.